Hey guys, the Mental Health Mountain Man here. Today I just wanted to bring up a breakthrough that I had about money, just a massive breakthrough for me, and figure it might help some of you guys out. But I realized that I had a subconscious belief that money bought time and that money bought love. Many of you guys may be carrying this same belief without even realizing it. If you think that when you have money, then you'll have more time to do the things that you love, then subconsciously that's your mind believing that money buys time. But money doesn't buy time at all. No matter how much money you have, everybody's always going to have the same 24-hour period in a day to do with it what they choose. And yes, if you have money, you can leverage money and enhance the time that you have, but it doesn't buy you any more time. It doesn't allot you more time in a day. And I couldn't believe that I had that subconscious belief. I've unraveled a lot of things about money that I didn't realize were going on in my mind. But that one was a deep one for me. And I started thinking about that, and I recognized that the most valuable thing that we have is our time. And I realized that money is essentially as worthless as a meme coin, cryptocurrency. The only reason money holds any value at all is because people perceive that it holds value. That's the way that society and the government and everything has taught us, is that money holds value just to get us to do things that they want us to do. It's all about power, for sure. Even our jobs, I recognize that our jobs aren't paying us for the job. They're paying us for our time. Because how many of you would like to go to work for some job that you dislike and give up your time if you weren't getting paid for it? Time is valuable. But anyhow, I realize if time is the most valuable thing that we have, money is worthless and time is what's valuable. And I started to recognize that if you want to accumulate wealth, the best opportunity to do that is to give your time to as many people as possible and add value to the lives of as many people as you can possibly reach. And the more value you add to the more people, the more money you potentially can accumulate, because it's time that's valuable, not the money. But the money can be leveraged because everybody sees it as being valuable to be able to get the things that we desire. So I recognize that our time is what's valuable. Money really isn't squat, but I don't want to rewire my brain around perceiving that money has no value to where I don't want it. So I've recognized that I want to have money in order to leverage my time. Then I can do with my time what I choose. And I want to help other people see that as well. Many of us feel like we don't have much to offer. And sometimes we have these great ideas and we feel like it's been done before 1,000 times. And why would anybody want to listen to us if this concept or this idea has already been done? But what we don't realize is us as individuals have a unique perspective to offer, and we stand out even if we don't see it. Even if you can help one person, isn't helping one person better than not helping anybody at all? But yeah, I mean, obviously anything that you can do to help multiple people is what's going to help you generate a larger income potentially. So I recognize that time is the most valuable thing that we have, and that money can be leveraged but essentially holds no value. And so the question I would ask all of you, if you wanted to start to begin to maybe work towards accumulating wealth, is in what ways can you reach out and influence as many people as possible in the shortest amount of time? When you can figure that out and you realize what you have to offer and you can market that idea, whether it be a business or whatever, then you'll reach more people and potentially generate a larger income and maybe be able to get off on your own to where you're not relying upon a day-to-day job like a 9-to-5 job. And I'm trying to get myself out of that as fast as I possibly can. I've got a lot of great ideas in the works, but still my need for certainty keeps getting in the way of that. And I keep doing the same thing over and over again in an attempt to get comfortable or remain comfortable. But what we don't realize is just how discomforting that actually is. Is it very comfortable doing the same thing over and over again, trying to expect a different result? That's not comfort, that's insanity. So I've recognized that I've got many patterns still to work through to get me to create the ideas and bring these concepts forward to help people out and to add value to multiple people. But I'm at least analyzing myself and attempting to rewire my brain and work out all those things to where I can offer that to people. And that's kind of the purpose of my YouTube channel, is I wanted to just bring information to as many people as I could, help people with hunting if they struggle, just kind of add my own unique twist to it that I figure hasn't been done. And even if it has, maybe somebody will prefer listening to me over someone else. So I'll just throw it out there anyway. I'm gonna keep adding more and more videos. Hopefully over time I'll start doing more art. I usually hunt during hunting season. I kind of procrastinate on my art, but I plan on doing a lot more digital art, and I'm going to upload videos of that as I progress with that, and potentially try to get a website launched and be able to throw some product like wildlife art on hoodies or hats on my website, and then throw a link in the description for you guys, and then you can decide whether you would like some merchandise and you can start to order that. So I'm still planning to do that. It's kind of my procrastination time right now. I'm trying to work through things to get better on that. I'd like to have more quality hunts instead of more hunts, just so that I can get out there and enjoy it. And the way this public land hunting is going lately, it's been a struggle to really enjoy it, just because, I mean, I enjoy being out here, but ultimately my goal is to harvest animals. That's kind of the point of hunting, at least, well, for some people. I know you guys, if there's many of you out there that have worked that out, that's great, because I realize it shouldn't be about that. For me though, it's I do enjoy coming out here, but I feel like it's kind of a waste of time, or it defeats the purpose if I go hunting and I'm not bringing anything home. Like, I'd like to at least shoot something or harvest an animal and be able to take something home, and I typically do, but I spend more time out here now not harvesting birds, and it just, I'm at a point in my life where I'm beginning to see it as a waste of time, in a sense that I know that I'm not reaching my goals by being out here. There's just more productive things, I guess, that I could be doing, and I'm finally starting to see that. I didn't before, just because I just always enjoyed being out here, and I tried to people please and help people out and teach people what I knew, but I just gave up and sacrificed all my time, and I'm trying to get that back. So that's another purpose for my channel, is just to share the information so that people that want to learn can utilize what I'm offering, but I won't necessarily have to be out here guiding people and trying to help them out one-on-one. I can just reach a larger audience. So another point of my channel. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this information, and I hope that you can see the value that I shared with you as far as money, and recognizing that it doesn't buy time, it doesn't buy quality time. That was another thing my brain did, is once I worked through the time issue, then I thought it bought quality time. And I recognize it doesn't buy quality time either. It's up to us to decide whether we make our time quality or not, and we get to decide what we choose to do with our time, regardless. Like, every day, we're making that decision subconsciously and choosing what to do with our time. I just want to bring it to your attention that it's always your choice, whether you choose to put it on something you love or whether you are doing something you hate. It's still your choice. And if you're doing something you hate, you're still choosing that. You're just not recognizing it on a conscious level. So it must be serving you, and it must be meeting one of your chemical needs in your brain, or else you wouldn't be doing that pattern. It's probably more or less just a comfort pattern, much like mine, and you continue to do the same pattern because you perceive that you're comfortable, but are you truly? Are you comfortable doing the same things over again and not accomplishing the things that you ultimately want? Because that doesn't sound very comfortable to me anymore, and I can actually feel it now, and it kind of drives me nuts. And so I've been confined because I tend to go back to the same pattern, and I keep doing it even though it doesn't make me very comfortable, because I know it's not helping me reach my goals. In a sense it is with this channel. That's kind of the purpose, but with it not being productive and me not being able to share what I'd like to share and share hunts to keep you guys entertained, who's going to watch my channel? I guess that's my perspective, and it's just been kind of triggering to me because I'd like to offer something to get an audience to follow and start working towards achieving my goals and selling some of my merchandise that I plan to sell, and just offer some of my artwork on my website and allow hunters and anybody who chooses, honestly, to be able to go on there and decide whether they like it or not, and just purchase it if they'd like to. So hope that this time that I took to make this video helps you guys out and you're able to pick up some of the stuff I'm saying and process that information. But just go out and offer whatever value you can to as many people as you can. And when you're able to do that in a creative way and make it your own, I really truly believe that you'll start to generate a higher income and be able to influence more people. And I work at Walmart currently, and just to give you some perspective on that, I started thinking about Walmart. And Walmart is a very wealthy company, and the reason they are is because they reach multiple people and they add value to multiple people's lives. And they add value to my life for employing me, obviously, but they add value to the customer by providing food and merchandise to the customer globally, like across the world. So imagine the income that they could potentially generate because of all the people they're reaching. So then it gets to the point where your company starts to grow larger, so then you have to have more people to add more value, because the more people you hire, the more people essentially you can reach. So just to share with you guys that maybe haven't thought about that on that deep of a level, just add value to as many people as you can to their lives, and it'll probably get your wealth kicked off towards the direction that you'd like. All right, have a great day.